What is this? What are these things you're listening to? Answer me! What is this? What is this? Answer me!
Music. One of life's greatest delights. One of the few gifts that are satisfying. Music has been used for many things. Some of the world's greatest people ever in history have been related to music. Beethoven, one of the world's most famous, if not the best, classical musicians. Music creates an overall larger-than-life meaning, something that's greater, something that's beyond this reality. It's been used to praise the divine or the one in the heavens, the supernatural. Music has also been used to convey or make controversial statements relating to socio or economic and cultural or political topics. One of the most controversial songs is the Gummy Bear song that came out in 2007. It stores near you, or were near you. The point I'm trying to make is that music has a very vast meaning in it. And hold up. Seriously? Wait, hold up. Wait. Are you kidding me? You're wearing earbuds while watching this video. Take out the earbuds, let me explain. So what do I think about music? I love music. I think it's really good. I'm currently in a dopamine detox, so I'm not really listening to any music. If you want to know more, you can go check out those videos. One of the main reasons why I stopped listening to music, even before the dopamine detox, was that I just don't really enjoy it anymore. It's now become this sort of like dopamine thing where I need to click on it and I need to listen to it. I need to always be plugged in. I need to always have these metal little tablets in my ears constantly. And sure, yeah, it sounds nice, listening to Deves. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. But you're constantly plugged in. And after you listen to, whatever song it is that you listen to over and over, the value of it decreases. And you're just not enjoying it. It's like you're kind of forced to. And so my overall enjoyment of it has just went down. I just don't enjoy it anymore. And if anything, I become less productive because of it. I remember I would listen to rocky music, to Vez, to many different types of music. I personally, I can be listening to, at one moment I could be listening to something very peaceful, maybe classical, maybe some soft piano music. The next second I could be hanging on the edge of tomorrow, living life from the works of yes. Sonic music never goes wrong. I'm honestly generally interested in what Sonic Frontiers is like because I've been off the internet, I've been off the grid.
Back to the main point.
I listen to all types of music, but because I have been listening to so much, I've just lost interest. And it's like I'm always plugged in. I can never just enjoy silence. And I think a lot of us today, we're constantly confronted by these distractions. These ads, these pop-up ads, these YouTube videos. Wherever you go, there's always something just blasting. And just have a moment of silence. And it's honestly, like sometimes now I just enjoy walks. It could just be pure silence, and I just enjoy it. It's just admiring just how beautiful it is. Seeing the sun, seeing it set, seeing that reflection on some water, and just seeing a squirrel. Like the other day, I saw a squirrel jump from one tree to another tree. I was honestly so engaged, as if there was some sort of lore, some sort of character, some sort of like season 3 final showdown. It was interesting, and you might be thinking, "What are you talking about? Just a squirrel jumping from a tree?" I know, but it's the little things in nature that you just, wow, We're always just on our phone, plugged in, And sometimes I'm not saying to listen to music is bad, but a lot of people are very plugged in, way too plugged in. They gotta take the plug out. They gotta plug it out, And I'm guilty of this. I've been listening to a lot, And so that's why, especially with this dopamine detox, I made it a rule. I cannot listen to any music. Now, sometimes, I go to the gym and they're playing music, like, there's nothing I can do about it, Now, I do always tell myself, like, hey, don't just start dancing to the music and start just singing along and just, because I don't want to get too into that. I want to maintain some distance away from just purely always being plugged in and paying attention to the music instead of the people around me, talking to one another, getting better. Speaking of exercise, the gym, before when I used to listen to music, I created this habit of, I can only run, I can only exercise if I have music. There's a clip of David Goggins and Joe Rogan where they were discussing, like David Goggins says, like, he doesn't listen to music. He's not saying people who listen to music are bad people or anything, but it's like, one of the things he said is like, what are you going to do when there's no music? What are you going to do in that situation? You yourself, you always pump iron. You're in a stressful situation. You have music and battery goes out. No music. What happens? Are you still able to pump that iron? Are you still able to go through that struggle, that process of just physical torture, basically, the mental torture? Are you able to do that without the music? You should be able to, because is the music lifting the bar for you? Is it giving that extra 10% boost? No, I mean, maybe it can help you get into the mood of it, but like, is it, or do you just grow another limb and it pushes the bar up? Like, no, it doesn't. It's all you at the end of the day. But like, for me, I create that habit of like, I need music, and if I don't have it, I'm not exercising. And in some situations when I didn't have my phone, or my earbuds, like, I just decided not to. I decided not to exercise, and well, I still had the chub. And I still have the chub. But I've been making progress. Honestly, I enjoy not listening to music, mainly because I now work out with, a friend. We talk to one another. We support each other. And if I'm struggling with a rep, he's there to help me. He's there to give me motivation, If he's struggling, I'm there to help him. I've talked to a few people and they've said that, like, oh, I can't go to the gym. I don't have my earbuds. I need to go all the way back. Like, what are you talking about? First off, the gym already plays music, but okay, I get it. If you don't like the gym's music, all right. You don't like the music of the gym. Okay, fine. It's just music, though. Like, you can still do your workout. I understand. It's no rocket. Bum, 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 bum. I get that. But you're still going to work out. You can do that without music. And needing that, relying on that, what are you going to do when there is no music? Are you just not going to work out? I'm not saying it's a bad thing to listen to music when working out, but creating that constant habit of you need it. First off, creating that habit will then eventually turn into you needing it. I was benching with a friend of mine, an old friend of mine, he was about to bench. He's like, wait, hold on, let me change the music. And he spent like 30 seconds, just changing the music. Like, bro, you just have to do one rep. Just one rep. I'm sure you can do it without the music. And even if you can't, that's good. Because then you're kind of just relying on you. What will you do when there's no music? When you're out in the mountains, when there's no music, when there's nobody, it's just you alone. You're gonna crawl up the mountains, gonna get some wood, start a fire, gonna cook some meat, or you're just gonna wait until, I don't know, someone just gives you an earbud somehow. So now I don't really listen to music, well, mainly because my dopamine detox, but going forward, even like after November 8th, which is the end of my dopamine detox, I do plan on listening to music, but still reducing that. I don't plan on listening to music in the gym. I tried it before the dopamine detox, and it felt annoying. Like I had to take it out constantly when talking to people, and it's like, why do I keep trying to plug myself back in? Like, already there's music playing in the background, right? Let me talk to people. Let me work out with them. Instead of just listening to like the 20th hardstyle remix I have listened to in a month. Be social creatures. We are social creatures. We're meant to communicate with one another. We're meant to laugh, live. We're meant to live and learn with social creatures. Live and learn. And so yeah, basically I don't listen to music right now. I honestly try to take out my earbuds as much as I can. Now, I guess times where I do listen to certain things, for my dopamine detox, I can only listen to things that are actually educational and beneficial, not just like pure entertainment. I think I've been following that rule pretty good. I would say like 95%. The other 5%, technically it's educational, but it's like, I don't really need to listen to it. Other than that 5%, like, that's a bit iffy. It's not pure entertainment, but it's like educational, provided through the form of like a comedy show. So other than that, I usually listen to like educational stuff, not music. And I only listen to that stuff usually when I'm on the bus, right? When I'm on the bus, like, no one's talking to one another. Like, no one really wants to talk to one another. And I have talked to a few people that are willing to talk, but if that's the case, no one wants to talk, I'll put my earbuds in for a moment and just listen to, commentary on some subject, or maybe it's a subject I'm interested in, maybe to gain some knowledge for, I don't know, maybe starting a business one day, who knows? as of right now, me, for the most part, if we're gonna round it up, if you want to call 100% dopamine detox or 100% no listening to music, I haven't really listened to music. I have not listened to any form of entertainment. And honestly, I've been a lot more productive. I've been doing work a lot more. I have not really watched any shows. I have not watched any movies. I've not watched any YouTube videos, like, for the purpose of entertainment, like your PewDiePie, your Jacksepticeye, your Markiplier, your whatever. Specifically for music, I haven't really listened to any music. I haven't even listened to any Christian music. Because you could say, okay, well, it is a form of worship. Like, yeah, okay, I might sing in the shower, but am I listening to music? Like, no, I'm not. I'm not listening to Live and Learn. I'm not listening to Gonna Fly Now. I'm not listening to Go Tell It on the Mountain or the Hairbrush song. And so I would recommend you try it out. I'm sure that it would benefit you in some way. It could be less unplugged and you would be able to invest more time into doing more productive things. Maybe it sounds uncomfortable for you. Maybe you don't think you can do that. And I want to tell you that you just got to take that first step. It's all about that first step. And just take one more step at it. One more step at it. And you keep going until you realize, hey, I'm already past the first week. I could probably go a little more than that. And so that's what I would do. This is my first time doing a dopamine detox. I'm not an expert at all. I'm very much a newbie at this. I would very much like your input, your feedback. Maybe you can help me. I could use some help in this, and maybe I can help you. I would love to have you in this journey. I invite you to join me in this journey of self-improvement. And I just want to say I'm grateful. I'm thankful for you watching this. And one last thing is, we're gonna make it together. It ain't about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get here and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Thank you. I love you.